quick video on how to make royal icing. I do have 1 pound of sifted powdered sugar. Always make sure it's sifted. You do not want clumps. Make sure you use a stainless steel bowl. You don't want any oil whatsoever. These do not soak up oil as plastic does absorb oil. So you'd want to use a stainless steel bowl. Next, I have 1/4 teaspoon of cream of tartar, 2 large egg whites. I have half a teaspoon of vanilla extract. If you can use clear vanilla extract or any type of clear extract, that'll work best. This will tint my royal icing just a little bit. Next, you can pick any color you want. This is what I'm using. I'm using Super Red by Chef Master. And I do have some water aside just to make it the consistency I want. So let's get started. Since it's already sifted, we can go ahead and just start mixing everything in. You do need a whisk. I do have my whisk here. You're going to add in the cream of tartar and just mix that in. Just give it a quick little whisk. Nothing too bad. Make sure it's all dispersed within there. Next, you're going to add your egg whites. You can do this with a mixer. Just mix it in. You can do it with a mixer, do it by hand, do it with a hand mixer. I just choose to do it like this. You don't want too many air bubbles at all. So just mix it in as much as you can. Get the egg whites to soak up as much as you can. I'm going to hold it up so I can whisk it. It's a little thick, so I'm going to add some water. I'm using a half teaspoon, so I don't add too much water. So right now I'm going to put 1 teaspoon of water. If I need more, I'll add more. You want to do a little bit at a time. See how that 1 teaspoon of water helped out just a little bit. It's going to need more. So I'm going to add another teaspoon of water. So this is my 3rd teaspoon of water here. And you just continue mixing until you get a smooth royal icing. You can continue adding more water to it if you want. If you're going to be doing cookies and you want a flooding type of icing, you continue to add water. And what you're going to want is when you let go of it, for it to pretty much go into each other, to go into itself, kind of like melt into itself. But what I'm looking for is a pipeable consistency. I'll be making flowers, so I need something a little thick. So as you can see, this is my consistency. You can see a little bit of clumps there. So I'm just gonna keep whisking till that comes out. I'll be back, guys. Alright guys, so I'm back. I have done it till it's gotten smooth. As you can see, it's really smooth. I'm going to add my vanilla extract to it, just to give it some flavor. You don't have to add flavoring to it if you don't want to, especially if you're just going to make decorative little pieces. I'm going to be, like I said, I'm going to be making flowers out of it, but most people actually like to eat them once you tell them that they're edible. So I'm just adding a little bit of flavoring to it. And there we go. Nice, smooth, thick royal icing to make decorative little pieces. Now, if you think this is too thick, add more water. If you want it thicker, if you think it needs to be thicker, just add some more confectioner sugar. I'm going to show you how I color it. I only need a small bit of it colored, so I'm going to take a little portion bowl, take a little bit of this royal icing, okay. I'm using a little mini spatula. Now with my Super Red, this color is by Chef Master. I'm only going to put a dot. Just a little dot of it. I don't want it to be super duper red. I want it to have a nice pinkish red to it. Kind of fold it in, give it a little mix. You don't want too much air in it. You don't want to give it air bubbles. Sorry, I'm making a mess, guys. So just mix it in. See how it gives it that beautiful color? I don't know if you can tell, but here it's like a reddish pink, almost darker than a salmon color, but it's very pretty. Now what you're going to want to do to save your royal icing is to cover it. Make sure you always cover it. Put some plastic wrap over it, or if you have a container with a lid, that's perfect also. Just put a lid over it, put it aside. Don't ever leave it uncovered because it will harden. That's a basic rule for it. Make sure it's always covered. That's it, guys. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, any comments, leave it down in the comment box below. If you enjoyed this quick tutorial, give me a subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell if you want to get updates. And I will be leaving the recipe to this royal icing in the description box. So go ahead and look there. Bye, guys.